And we're back on the next episode of Hero Comics Star Ocean Second Evolution. Let's continue on here. Waiting on this Kingbird. Kingbird getting whale doing. Okay. Oh, shoot. Click. Okay, we're in control again. Yeah. Watching Cape Lake Bottom. It is a very interesting show. I thought it was going to do like one or two seasons. We're on season 3. It's pretty crazy stuff, you know. And the thing is, unfortunately, season 3, there's some issues. Already, we've seen a bit of, let's say, fan influence. I think there's a bit of fan influence. Just the episode I just watched had the young skinny boy McGee running around in his underwear. So I'm like, great, fan. He's a show top. Great, nice, nice guys, nice. You know, this is for fan art, not for the actual show. No, you don't want to do that. You know, and also, yeah, Gretchen, the girl already, you know, definitely put into a few compromising positions. And I'm like, oh crap, you know. It's not cool. It's not. It's definitely a little bit on the suspicious, the creepy side there for that stuff. There was something that this show is obviously from some other different country or not bound by the same regulations as some other shows I've seen, because there's like certain things where it's just like, okay, yeah, you can't do that. You know, this is the whole show. You can't do that on television. You can't do that. Yeah, no. I think there was one time there was like they have like a Sasquatch named Armand. And he likes his ballet and his things like that, you know. And then basically he there's like two camps. There's Camp Lake Bottom, Camp Sunny Smiles, and he's in Camp Lake Bottom because like Camp Lake Bottom is basically a creepy place filled with monsters. It's a crazy place filled with monsters and stuff. So it's like, yeah, and so he's one of the monsters. He's a counselor, so it's like, yeah, and they're hanging out. And then there's Camp Sunny Smile, which is like normal, actually pretty rich, a camp full of rich kids. But yeah, they were doing a ballet recital. You know, trying to beat this mini boss. Basically 40,000 experience points, dollars, 30,000. Special gain level 76%. Claws gain level 84%. Arena gain level 76%. Oh my gosh, so much cool stuff. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, so it was like certain things. It was like there's one girl, I think the only black girl in the whole show. There's a black girl in the whole show. She was one of the ballet, one of the girls dancing on ballet. And then Armand comes and busts in there, basically busts in there. It's like, oh, bravo, bravo. It scares everyone away. And then it's like later, he comes back because they're like, I want to, I think that was McGee was like, the little dude's like, I want to scare people too, and I want to scare these guys too, because likes to prank Sunny Smiles. So he's like, yeah, attack. So he's basically like, I want to prank them too. Oh shoot, I want to prank them too. So he's like, yeah, let's prank them. And so they were pranking him. Hey, oh shoot, okay. No, do not eat Rena. No. I was like, I saw that. So I was like, ooh, blueberry. Like, no. No. Experience points $9,375. 3,100 and green barrel. 3,110 experience points. Oh, that's a teleport. All right. So it's like, yeah, we're what the heck is this? Nope, it's a teleporter. So yeah, that's definitely interesting. So basically, I was looking at that like, basically, and he's basically Armand goes, basically decides to follow McGee, because McGee gets a monster suit made of marshmallows, made of s'mores, and starts terrorizing the Sunny Smiles camp. And McGee's like, yeah, we gotta, Armand's like, I gotta go help, and we gotta stop him, because this stuff's crazy. He could get in trouble, So he basically, a girl, I think, the black girl is in a bush, falls into a bush or whatever, jumps into a bush to try to get away from get away from McGee in his s'more suit. And then she sees Armand, and she starts freaking out. And he's like, "Oh, hey, stop screaming!" And he speaks English. He's fine. Experience weight 12,300, and it's $25. 7,300. Leon is getting a level 80. See what's gained. He's like, stop screaming, hey, stop screaming, stop it. And she keeps on screaming and freaking out. And he's just like, you know what? Grabs her by her hair and throws her out of frame. I'm like, yeah, she has this big old afro. I'm like, yeah, probably not a good idea. I was like, yeah, I was thinking about that. If I was Jack, like, I'd be like Jack, probably like Jack. If I was there, I'd be probably like Jack Sparrow on the end of Pirates of the Caribbean 3. Where he's like, gives Mr. Gibbs his hat. He's like, yeah, you may throw my hat. He's like, yes, you may throw my hat. He's like, yeah, all right. Like, thank you, sir. Hooray. He's like, now go and get it. He's like, ugh. Here's why it's $4,900, 1,300. So he's like, I'll go and get it. He's like, okay. As I'd be like sitting there, and Jack Sparrow, I'll go, dressed as Jack Sparrow, like, he throws her. He's like, go get it. Go get it. Go get her. It's just so crazy. Oh my god, I like doing. You're not allowed to do that stuff. Also, yeah, there's definitely another issue too, where Gretchen, a girl, as far as I know, for some more little reasons, as far as I know, is sleeping in the same cabin as the two boys, Mickey and Squirt, and it's not like a cabin with rooms or anything. It's just like it's a studio. It's like one room, 3 beds. I'm like, that's a bit wrong. That's the cat's regulation. That would never happen. They would never let you do that because that's it's so dangerous. And so much, so many allegations could happen. So many things could go wrong there. Experience points 8,400. Even if nothing happens, dollars 4,750. Clause gain level, age is attained. Yeah, they would basically, they could get in huge trouble for that. So I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. And then it's like, yeah, there's a what? Oh, transporting. Number 4. Oop. How many levels there are here? Okay, so you have these knights and the succubus hanging out. Black and gold, succubus, take HP. So much fun. So yeah, HP. I look into these, I decide to look into these nice guys. See a bunch of drunks staring back. And all around me, a bunch of people say that all this is where. I talked to this kid here. I'm like, come here, kid, come here. I'm like, no. Come here, kid. Come here. This, blueberry. Like, no. Dude's place, $5,250. 6,800. Bloody armor acquired. We get to sell that. I'm not wearing it because it basically will kill us if we wear it. Try to wear it. We'll take our HP. There's no use for that. Let's go. You're not really here, dang it. I do want you here. You don't worry. These things are some crazy stuff. So yeah, you have 2 different kinds of robots, and they have memory cards. And one of them just got an upgrade. Got the memory card attached to him, so he's more powerful now. So that's not my favorite. But, so yeah, the show can be really silly, really fun, but also really nasty because there's just like so many fart jokes, so many other. Earwax, drool. It's not. It's just there's some gross stuff. It's not as bad as Leon's getting attacked. It's not as bad as like Ren and Stimpy or anything, but still pretty rough, And of course, they totally ignore the laws of physics. Someone can have just make huge amounts of stuff that it wouldn't really work in real life. So whatever, things, that would basically carry people away. It's really silly. Experience points $5,700, 800. It's a lot. It's some nasty stuff in there, but there's some fun stuff. There's some fun stuff in there. Number 4, okay. It definitely feels like it's just there to cause problems. That place is just there for more enemies, I guess. That's about it because. There's nothing else here, is there?